This is a look then at another piece of the Gloucester to Ledbury Railway. So far we've covered where it left the main line, skirted around Highnam, we've walked this bit, and it looks like the next point of access is going to be down here, where the railway comes close to the main road. I live quite locally and I've driven down there probably hundreds of times, often looked out, especially when the floods are about, and seen this raised trackway. I thought, that looks just like a railway embankment. Well, it appears that it is. Let's go take a look. There it is, middle distance. And a closer look. Now we're standing on the track bed. It's an embankment, as you can see. That's heading back the way we've just come from, Gloucester. This is looking toward Ledbury, still on the embankment, and you can just about make out the camber there if we're going around the corner. Hoping to get a bit of speed up, it sounds like. Plenty of evidence of railway posts with railway plain wire. Embankment here because this area floods quite readily, and right in front of us we have an accommodation crossing. Real jumble of railway stuff here, look, fence posts, sleepers. That one's still got a bolt through it. And probably the hinge assembly there for the gate. And indeed the remains of the gate. Same on the other side, except that's got the gate still there. Not sure if that's original gate or not. Here we've got a straining post, fence post, gate post. That's a pretty substantial hinge, could well be original. And the same arrangement on the other side. Oh, good. Some history at last. Of course it wouldn't be complete, would it, without one of these. Sadly not in use. And of course one of these, gate latch, all original, marvellous. We'll head now along the embankment, the railway line. Up here is just a little ways to finish our tour. Accompanied by fence posts. Rodway Woods. And the Newton Road. The landowner here has decided to block the track with a trailer. It's quite effectively blocked, except there's no fence here, so you just walk around it. Not quite sure what the idea was behind that. Bit of 1920s fencing, I would guess. It is only a guess. You can see how it's propped up here on a bolt through there. There's the tensioners for the wire, and then there are slots here to allow the wire to continue. Unfortunately they're all blocked up. A bit of history. Good. The wear and tear in the gateway has exposed some ballast. Well, the remains of a gate. And the embankment carries on along the field, along there. I think we've got time to have a look. That's quite a slight embankment here. Hopefully you can make it out. We can guarantee we're still on the railway. Concrete post, plain wire. They're not a cutting as such. They've certainly dug into the bank on the left hand side. Still very, very slight embankment that side. Coping with the terrain. That's the terrain, not the train. They're just carving through whatever's there. embankment now. Probably an accommodation crossing. The remains. Still got a gate in there. 2 gates. That's a stream with a railway built culvert. Looks in need of a bit of maintenance, if I'm honest. And on we go over the fields. Bit of a Heath Robinson style here. I'm not filming me getting over this because it's not going to be very elegant. And ahead of us, peering through the woods, a beautiful stone bridge. We'll get closer to that. We can't get in there, but you can see it quite plainly from here. Beautiful stone built. And here is something so very, very rare. This is a Great Western Railway boundary post. Isn't that lovely? Up onto the road surface, some old broad gauge rail doing work as a fence post. And we might be able to get a better view of the bridge from here. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's not bad. Superb. That's where we've just come from. And that's the railway carrying on to Newent and ultimately Ledbury. Nice to see the old bridge still standing. And this gives access to the farm there and also the church. Rudford Church. Splendid. Okay, that marks the limit of the walk. All I've got to do is head back. Hats off in the churchyard. Right, well that'll do it. That's the section of railway then, the Gloucester to Ledbury Railway. That's it from Gloucester through to Rudford, past Highnam. So it's quite good, wasn't it really? A little bit difficult, I have to say. We got kicked out of a few places, but I think we got the gist pretty much. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, like and share, and if you enjoyed that, come with me on the next one.